You know that when the box of sneakers doesn't fit in the trunk, then you know it's gonna be a good one. Hi everybody, this is Sir Char, back another day with another unboxing, and today we got a big package. Let me just see if I can kill the lights here while I unbox. This is a really nice one to me because there is a couple of reasons why I bought these shoes. And this package comes from Puma, and let me just do this correctly. I'm sorry, I just donated blood today, so my head is not with me. I've been wanting to buy a pair of Pumas for a while now because I like their new basketball shoes. I want to try some of them, and I just miss that classic feeling with the Puma suede or with the Puma Clyde. And I prefer the high top, of course, as usual, the old basketball shoe. And they released, while I had this urge to buy something retro Puma, they released a super cool shoe, the Sky LX white with suede, I think. A really luxury looking cool sneaker, but we didn't get that in Sweden. And then this package came, and it just hits me on every level, and I'm gonna get into it. So this is actually 2 packs, but for me it's one. Last year, when Def Jam celebrated 35 years, they released a shoe that was maroon. It's kind of nice, but I didn't get it. And this year they will continue that celebration or collaboration with 2 shoes, and they're just excellent. And the funny thing here is that people often ask me where my sneaker interest comes from, and usually I say from hip hop and basketball. And I am lucky to have grown up with the absolutely best prime of both rap, NBA, and music in general. I'm born in 1982, and I grew up 80s, 90s. And as a b-boy, or whatever you want to call it, you had to have a pair of Puma suede, Puma Clyde. And in on this, the late 80s, the 90s, there was a record label, Def Jam Recordings, that was like the all-star team of hip-hop. They had everybody. The record label started 1984 by Rick Rubin and Russell Simmons, and they had Beastie Boys, Run DMC, Slick Rick, Method Man, Nas. I mean, it was, Def Jam was the company to be with. And later they had JC, etc., etc. So as a hip-hop head, Def Jam is always warm, close to my heart. And then we have the original. I'm so hyped about this, actually. The whole hip-hop thing, hip-hop community, everybody wore Pumas before. Man, I love it. So all that retro feeling is on like level 11 here. So the retro feeling is perfect, and the collaboration with Def Jam, the recognition of Def Jam, etc., etc. But not only that, I don't even know where to start here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the shoes, the Def Jam shoes. They are in my favorite color. So first we have the box, Puma Def Jam Recording. Here we have the LP player on, cool maroon box. Same with the big one. And then the shoes are, and the paper also have the Def Jam Recordings with the LP on. But then we have the shoes that are premium leather and suede maroon. This is so beautiful. So we have the maroon laces as well. The Puma Clyde, the classic model, with the premium soft suede and the beautiful maroon swoosh. Not swoosh, but you know what I mean when I say swoosh. And then in the heel we have the record label logo as well. What a classic, good looking shoe. And then of course the shoe that I prefer the best, that is more, this is more hip hop for me, and this is more basketball for me. The Sky LX. This is the model that I've been wanting to buy for a while, but I just waited for the right colorway, the right, I don't know, whatever, but this is absolutely the right one for me. The Sky LX with the maroon on the inside, the really high top, old looking shoe, maroon bottom, and this maroon suede. Yeah, great looking shoe. Here we have the logo as well. Of course I'm gonna show you the close-up. And the really, really soft leather. The rest of the shoe is, oh man, it's so good. The toe box is not as soft, but it's still softer than your standard like Air Force One. So yeah, a super cool shoe. The colors are perfect for me. I love that we have the suede. I love the mix with both maroon and white. And best of all, I would have bought them even if it wasn't a Def Jam collaboration or celebration. But the Def Jam thing just make it, yeah, wonderful. Then we have the next pair of shoes that I also call in the Def Jam package, but it's sort of not. One of the biggest artists that Def Jam had are of course Public Enemy. And I wasn't a huge Public Enemy fan. Of course I liked a couple of songs, but Public Enemy for me wasn't as big as they were in US. They were band breaking. They were, yeah, they mean a lot to a lot of people. So when getting those, I used one of this one as well, because I think this shoe, I know that this shoe is gonna look so great when it's beat up. And the whole thing about this collaboration or celebration, as I prefer to call it, is that Fight the Power were released 30, I have to check that, is it 30 or 35 years ago? I shouldn't think it's 35 years ago. With the Fight the Power. I'm gonna have to check that because I feel so old right now. All right, so I wasn't so old as I thought. Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet were released 30 years ago now in 2020. So that's why they celebrate that with this cool shoe and the other one. Here we have the Public Enemy logo in the rear. We have the red and white. This shoe is sort of reversed because the Def Jam shoe has tumble leather everything except the toe box. This has tumble leather toe box, the swoosh, the strap, but the rest is just your standard leather. So this shoe, I usually don't like red and white together because it's sort of polka candy for me, but I just know that this shoe is gonna look so great when it's totally beat up, worn, dirty. So this shoe is gonna look, yeah, I want this shoe to look old, if you understand what I mean. And when I got the 3 pair. I just had to have the last one as well, even though this is not maybe something that I would bought for only this shoe. I wouldn't have bought only this shoe, but I like to get packs. And this shoe is maybe the best one actually, even though it's not my taste. So we have the Puma Clyde in very, very nice, soft, short-haired suede, red suede. And then we have the long hair, black suede. Man, I really appreciated these shoes. I didn't think that they were going to be that soft, that nice. As I said, honestly, I wanted those two. I got those. I felt that they were somewhat a package. This is a Def Jam package for me. I got these because I think they're gonna look great when I worn them a couple of times, washing my car, etc. And then when it was just these left, and I thought, wait, I might as well get them as well. But this shoe is great. This shoe is really great. It didn't look that great at all in the pictures. I just thought it was going to be, I don't know. Yeah, this shoe is really great. Very, very soft leather. The suede and the swoosh, I hate to call it a swoosh, but in the lack of a better word, the long hair suede. And the colors are just right. It's not that shiny red and super black. And then the sole isn't white, it is that tanned white as your shoes get after a couple of years. So this is also 10 points. And then we have Public Enemy, Fear of a Black Planet, Public Enemy logo, Public Enemy logos all over the sole. I'm gonna do a close-up, of course. This shoe surprised me. It really did. I think this is gonna be a collector's item. So I'm gonna put them all on the table and show you close-ups. And once again, I was super hyped about this package. I really love the Def Jam shoes because the maroon and the white and the whole Def Jam celebration. Perfect retro feeling. I wanted a new pair of retro Pumas. Those are perfect. The Public Enemy Sky LX, super cool shoe. I'm gonna really beat it. And then we have these that I thought I was just getting just for the fun of it, just to have a complete package. But these were great. So I'm gonna put them all on the table, on foot, etc., etc. You're gonna be with me for a while. Bear with me. My table isn't big enough for 4 pair of shoes. I want to say one more thing. I'm surprised over how well packaged the shoes are. Paper and paper and paper and paper inside of the shoes and everything. I appreciate that. I'm sure this is going to be a collector's thing. As I said, I was super hyped over the shoes. Mainly this one. This is the main one that I wanted, and then I thought it was too bad to not buy this one as well, because my thought was to have these with the white laces and these with the maroon laces, but I don't know now. And then these two are out now, the Def Jam package. The Public Enemy package, I think, are being released in 2 days. I don't know if they're out in Sweden and that you guys in US have a later release, but I think these are supposed to release April 10, maybe April 11, April 10, and these might be out at the moment. I haven't seen any unboxing video of these yet, so they might not be out in US. Where was I? Yeah. Number 1. Number 2 used to have more of the maroon with the maroon laces. Public Enemy package, cool, super cool shoe to have and beat out. And these were just like the why not buy them as well, and these are just great. So I'm very positively surprised, and it's very nice when you have high expectations and they release something that is just over your expectation. We have the retro feeling, we have the Def Jam and Public Enemy collaboration, celebration, the whole hip hop feeling, the retro basketball feeling, the b-boy story. Man, well done, Puma. More of this. I would love to see like a Def Jam Method Man sneaker, Def Jam Slick Rick sneaker. That would be super cool to have all those 80s, 90s hip hop artists just like Public Enemy and make them an own shoe. That would be super cool. I would buy them all. So yeah, let's get into details. In the sole, the maroon sole, the full maroon inside, we have Def Jam as well. Are there extra laces to these? No, there are not. So these are going like this, white laces. The very, very soft long hair suede. The Def Jam LP Arm logo. Then we have the same on the low ones, the Clyde. I hope you can see the great quality of the suede. And here we have the Def Jam logo on the sole. Maybe you can see that as well. I know I have poor lighting. It's either too much or too little. And this is a classy shoe. You can wear this with everything, like a Stan Smith or something. So maybe it's too bad to put the maroon laces on them, because this is a shoe that you can wear when you want to dress up and still have that hip hop feeling that we're never gonna grow out of. I'm almost 40 years old and I'm still hip hop head, sneaker head. This is a super cool shoe as well. This really takes me back to whole Do the Right Thing movie, and yeah, this is really a retro basketball shoe for me. Super cool. And I know that the other Public Enemy shoes that have been released with Vans and maybe somebody else are absolutely collector's edition. They go up in value. And then we have these. We have the Public Enemy logo all over the sole. First, when I saw the picture, I thought it was too bad to have the black text on the sole, but now I don't think so, because if we wouldn't have that and we would only have the Public Enemy logo on the heel, it would be too little. And Public Enemy isn't discreet. Public Enemy wasn't too little. Public Enemy was in your face to show you, this is what I stand for. So this is Public Enemy. This is the best shoe of the bunch, actually. Yeah, it is quality wise, and how the shoe ended up, and I love it that they didn't put the white sole on it, that we have sort of the patina retro look, and the suede is super soft, and this is just perfect for me. Yeah, this was a long video. I don't know if you want to see them on foot, but I'm gonna do it anyway. If you don't go with me all the way, it's gonna be a couple of minutes after this. Thanks for watching, and today's question isn't about what you think about the shoes. Of course, you can answer me what do you think about the shoes, which one of the four do you like the best, which one of the four do you going to buy. But I want to know, where does your sneaker interest come from? And I want to know how old you are. I understand that younger kids, their sneaker interests are only from the music industry. We that grew up in 80s, we have mostly hip hop. We that grew up in the 90s, they were the basketball NBA prime with Michael Jordan and Shaq, etc. Allen Iverson. So yeah, answer me that. Where does your sneaker interest come from? And now on foot. So the reason why I want to show you the on foot is that I know from earlier that the shoe are quite hard to put on because of the design, just like the old Air Jordan 1 with this high top. So you have to loosen the laces a lot before you put your foot in. But the model that I wanted the most, this one, is US 11.5. It wasn't available in a 12. And that's a European 45, and I'm a European 46. I know that I could handle a 45.5, but a 45, I don't know. The rest of the shoes are US 12, but this one is one size too small for me. So I'm mostly curious about this one because it is my favorite model. Okay, as expected, the 11.5 is a bit narrow here. My feet are really having the problem with the length. It's always the width. So actually, I would say that they are true to size. If you have narrow feet, you could go down a size. But if you have wide feet as me, it works. It does work, but it is a bit narrow. The length, they are very long. So if you have narrow feet, or if you don't have wide feet, you can go down a size. A full size is no problem to go down. It's gonna take a while until these are comfortable for me because of the width. They are narrow both here and here, but that's my own fault. I bought them in a US 11.5 when I'm a US 12. But loosen up the laces, wear them for a while, and it's not gonna be a problem. I like that they are reinforced here, so maybe I don't even have to use my orthopedic insoles. So on to the next pair. I just saw the Def Jam Skylex on foot, and they look amazing on foot. I really love that retro look. This is the Clyde. They are also actually a bit narrow. I haven't done anything about the laces on this one. I usually do that. I just put my foot right in, and I noticed that the maroon laces are fat laces. They're a bit wider than the standard ones, so that's also a cool retro thing. But yeah, if I just loosen them, it won't be any problem in width. I haven't had any problem at all with any Puma Clyde, Puma suede. They were always true to size and a comfortable shoe, even though that they're very, very low. But a classy looking shoe. As I said before, you can wear this with anything. Next, as I assume, the US 12 of the Skylex are perfectly in width, but they're a bit long. So as usual, I am a US 12 because of the width. Otherwise, I can go down to 11, maybe 11.5. So these are true to size. They are a bit long. So if you don't have wide feet and if you have narrow feet, you can go down a full size according to your Nike size. Super cool shoe. This is the way that we used to wear the strap back in the days. But today I prefer to have it like it should have. And what I like about these models, the really old school high top models, is that I can wear the lace super loose and just adjust it with the strap. This shoe is gonna take some wearing to break in, and as I said, this one is only gonna look better after wearing it. I'm gonna wear this when I wash my car, and these are gonna look great when they're beat up. And finally, the super soft suede Public Enemy Clyde. These are perfect in size, perfect in feeling because of the soft suede. Yeah, I can't complain anything about these. I really like the Puma thing, where they're reinforced here and narrow, so I get that feeling that I get from my orthopedic insoles. This is a super beautiful shoe. So if you want this one, act fast, because I think these are gonna sell out instantly, and they are gonna get that collector stamp, resale value, etc., etc. So yeah, thank you Puma for making great shoes, and thank you all for watching this video. Thanks for liking. I hope that you subscribe for more videos, and give me a thumbs up. And once again, I want to know where your sneaker interest started, with what shoe. Thank you.